All right. So I had mentioned a while back that if something interesting came across here at the shop, I was going to shoot a video. So today's that day. Let me grab the screen real quick and show you guys what's going on. So Anatol and Screen Print Direct partnered up to do a giveaway. This giveaway consists of first place, second place, and third place. Now obviously we're aiming for first place, so that's the only one that I'm going to mention. Anatol is giving away a Tornado manual press, and Screen Print Direct, they're doing a package with screen printing stuff that involves like probably inks, squeegees, screens, and other stuff like that. So the contest consists of you burning as many locations on a single screen and successfully printing everything on your t-shirt. This ends on the 31st of this month, so I am 2 days away from that to end. And I decided to do that because I didn't want other printers to see what I'm doing and just basically copy the idea, because that takes the creativity away. With that being said, I've seen a bunch of other screen printers post their reel on Instagram, which is where you're supposed to post it in order to enter the giveaway. And so far, I like what I've seen. There's a lot of you out there that are creative. I like what you've done, but I haven't seen one person do what I'm going to attempt. Now, when you grab an image and you put 7 different dots of 7 different colors of ink and you run the squeegee and make it look like a 7-color print, it's not. I consider it a single color because it's just one stroke with a bunch of colors in the same image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt printing a left chest with 2 colors. So I'm going to have a base and a red with my Vega Print logo. And then something that you guys have probably seen in the channel before is the Arizona Cardinals and the Diamondback sleeve that I did a while back. So this is a 4-color sleeve for the Arizona Cardinals logo and a 4-color sleeve for the Arizona Diamondbacks logo. And then for the back print, we're gonna go with the YouTube button, which is also gonna be a 2-color print. So I'm putting a base underneath my colors, which means I have to register everything. If I don't, then I'm gonna mess up my entire print and basically start over. So the level of difficulty for this print is extremely high because I have 2 4-colors and 2 2-color locations. I could have added a size tag, but I think that's just cheap, you know. It's like people print on the bottom, they add a bunch of little logos to their screen. It doesn't really make sense to me, but if we're gonna make it a challenge, we have to make it a challenge. So that's why I decided to go with the multicolor, and I wanted to base the colors. Other contestants that I've seen, they do multicolor, but they basically separate the artwork where you don't have a base. So if you have 2 circles coming together, with different colors on the black shirt, like let's say yellow and red, they don't put a base behind it. They just print the yellow, print flash print it, and they print the red and they print flash print it without basing it, because that raises the level of difficulty. So that's what we're going to attempt. I'm probably gonna shoot parts of it because I have to do it on my phone mainly so I can enter the giveaway. And once I get each part done of the t-shirt, I'm gonna show you guys and bring the cameras over so you can see a little bit of the process as we go on. So we just got here, we're gonna get the day started. Willie Melenas is here. So Willie, come say what's up to the camera, dog. Willie has been working with us for the past probably 4 weeks now.
Yep.
In case you guys don't recognize his face, he is the main event at our turkey bowls when we play football. So
yes, sir. You know that.
he brings out the mega bong. He brings out the joints,
Fat blunts, you know.
the fatties.
The fatties. The King Kong fingers, man. You know it.
Bro, you better get like something special this year.
We got to, man. We got to. It's gonna go harder. Gonna go harder this year.
Hell yeah. All right, Willie. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
You think we're gonna win the contest?
For sure, man.
I think so too, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, the stage is set. Like I said, I didn't want to go with a design that was simple. I could have done a circle with a bunch of lines inside, tape off every single line and print 40 different colors. That's not a challenge. That's just time consuming. So since we're gonna do this, I decided to print 4 shirts. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do it right. I have the base taped off already, so the way it's gonna go, we're gonna tape the side, print the base. Once we're done, tape the back side, put a new piece of tape to cover this one, print the next one, move over all the way to the last color so we can do all 4. Do the same thing on the other sleeve for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Take off these boards, set up the regular board so I can do the left chest and the full back. All right, so we successfully printed the left sleeve with the 4-color Arizona Cardinals logo.
Why am I in this video?
Because you're here.
I'm just right here with the sore neck, bud.
Bro, give us like a legit review of what you think of this print. I was in the middle of printing when he showed up.
Yeah, I just happened to walk in and wondered what he was up to because he's always up to something cool. And
Bro, check that out.
I mean, check it out. It is crispy, absolutely crispy. The registration is on point, and that's a 4-color. If you look close, you can see there's black in there too.
Where is this focus? There it is.
There is no focus.
Meow.
There it is. We'll try here. I'm just gonna hold it still.
Cool. Yep. So 4-color left sleeve with the Arizona Cardinals. We're gonna try the Arizona Diamondbacks on the right sleeve, which is also a 4-color print. And like I said, we decided to do 4 T-shirts. So we're gonna go play basketball today at the park here on 9th Street in Van Buren.
You're gonna play basketball. I might ride mini bike.
And I'm gonna give these away. So wish me luck. We still have 3 locations. I decided not to do a size tag because it was a 1-color, and I think that's just a cheap way of doing this contest. It's supposed to be a challenge, so I'm making it a challenge. It's pretty challenging.
Show them your setup. There's no fancy registration here.
None.
I mean, you're doing this all 100% manually. I mean, you're bumping these in, tap, 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 tap. I mean, you're doing it old school, you want to call it, or
Yep.
the hard way.
Pretty much.
The
I mean,
results the
bro,
results
imagine
speak for
back in the
themselves.
day, you had to print 4 shirts at a time, clean the entire screen, and start over to do another 4 shirts.
It's come a long way. Now you just send it around that little whirligig there, and it comes out looking all sexy.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and continue with the right sleeve, and then I'll update you guys once it's all printed because I don't want to keep showing you guys a stupid shot of a single color as I move along. Okay, we have the base set up for the Diamondbacks on this side, and I'm gonna walk you guys through just what I did. So I pretty much hand register this. I didn't use the T-square or anything. Try to figure out the spacing from here so I can load up my sleeve at the same distance that I did for the Diamondbacks. The Cardinals. For this one specifically, I think I'm gonna do the base, then move over to the black, then do the red and the tan, because there's no way for me to know if I'm registered by putting the red next. So this is kind of like a puzzle, so I have to figure out the clues on how to set this one up. The Cardinals was a little bit easier because the beak was out by itself, and then the red was out by itself, and then the black one just outlined everything, so it made it more easy. But this one's a little bit harder. So once I print the base and move over the screen, I'm gonna find out whether I'm gonna do that, where I'm gonna use the black to line everything up, or if I'm just gonna stick to moving them just one at a time, as I did with the Cardinals logo. So let me figure this out. I have all the shirts ready. the Cardinals sleeves already cured. We're gonna go ahead and load up the 4 shirts for the Diamondbacks. And oh, and let me show you guys. I didn't do this to make sure that I got one shirt perfect. I wanted to do it so I can give these away. And I'll show you guys here. They all look good. So that's the first one. This is not a way for me to cheat. That's the second one. Everything's registered. Third one. And the last one. So they all look good. Every single one of them is registered. We're going to do the same thing, like I said, with the right sleeve. So let me go ahead and get the first run of the base on them, move the screen over, and then show you guys what it looks like or what I'm going to decide to do next. So I moved the screen around, had the base locked in, and I couldn't get a good reading with the red or the black. So I decided to set up the tan to register the rest of the colors. So as you can see, there's a base underneath the TM. We have everything else lined up. So we're gonna print this one, move over to the red, and then finish with the black. Okay, let me give you guys an update on how it's going. So let's print this red real quick. Show you guys how it lined up. Okay, so at this point, all we really need is the black, and we're pretty much done with the left sleeve and the right sleeve. All right, we are coming up to an end here on this challenge for the one screen challenge by Screen Print Direct and Anatol. I'm down to the last print. I just did the base for the back. The right chest is already printed. 2-color right chest. 4 on the sleeve. 4 on the sleeve. And this is the only one that I'm not gonna move over because I wouldn't have had room. So what I'm gonna have to do here is I'm gonna have to unlock the board, move it down, and line up the red part of the YouTube button for the Vega 23 on the back. And that's gonna be it. So let me go ahead and finish printing this last part of the shirt and show you guys what the final results are. You guys let me know how I did. If you guys are interested enough, I'll link below Anatol's Instagram and Screen Print Direct's Instagram, so you can go and check out everybody else that entered the contest to see, and you guys can probably judge who should deserve first place. Okay, so we finished printing all the t-shirts. You may think that I did 4 because in case I mess one up, I can just fix it on the next shirt or whatever. But I'm gonna show you all 4 t-shirts and every single side. They all came out looking the same, thankfully. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wear one right now, show it to you guys how it looks once I'm wearing it. The other 3, I'm gonna give them away. So I didn't wanna do a multicolor with one single screen and just do one t-shirt. That was just kind of like a waste. You know, if you're gonna make it a challenge, and it's gonna be something difficult, then it might as well be worth it. So here's the 4 shirts. Everything is lined up. Everything is good on all 4. And believe it or not, that last print on the back was the hardest one out of all of them. The reason why, it's not because I couldn't line it up on one shirt, but I had to line it up on all 4. So what I had to do is move the board down, bring the screen down, lock in the board, register the screen, lift the screen, and then bring the next board over, and then I would have to register the board to the screen so that it would line up all the way around. So that's what made it a little bit more difficult, because the choke is very little and I have almost no space to mess up. And thankfully we don't have any white showing outside of the color. We did a print flash print on the base, printed the red, same thing for the rest of the designs. And I'm gonna show you the right chest that I printed. I wanted to make it a little awkward because everyone does left chest, so I wanted to go with the right. I know it's, for some people, somewhat difficult to set up a left chest print, so it makes it even more awkward and difficult to set up a right chest. So that's why I decided to go with the right side. Now, Screen Print Direct and Anatol did not say or specify what size screens we can use, and I thought I was gonna be just, you know, funny and do something crazy. Now they don't know that we have these screens over here where we could have put however many designs and go really crazy. Look at that stuff, man. That's like 54 inches by like 56 or something like that. It's like almost a square. But yeah, that wasn't gonna be a challenge. What I did is a challenge. So I also didn't want to put something that had a design with like 4 lines and then tape each line and put it in a different color, flash print it on a darker garment, or just do a single stroke for a light color garment. I wanted to line something up to a base to where the level of difficulty was about as high as it can go. Give me your thoughts. ¿Quién es qué?
Quiero un banner.
Oh, me dijo que quiere un banner para una mesa. By 2. 11 by 2.